all the information presented in this video is for educational purposes only. You can use this information for your trading decisions, but you're solely responsible for your decisions. Hello folks, good morning. In this video, let us discuss how to day trade like a pro. In this video, I wanted to share with you my setups. How do I have my setups and how do I use it for both swing trades as well as day trades? Okay. If you look at the chart, look at the screen, I have the ANF Abercrombie Fitch, which which went really well yesterday actually, and we made good profits on it. But I wanted to first share my setups. So if you see on the top, I have a weekly chart which will tell me my long-term view. How does this chart look? If you look at the first setup, it looks very bullish. Before the earnings, it just crossed this line, right? So I was looking where could it go. So it went to the 75% retracement, I believe. Yeah, and then I thought, okay, it can go up to 180 this area, right? This is what I was expecting. So I was looking at 181 to 195.90, somewhere in between. That's what I was looking for. And then I looked into my daily charts and said if there is any resistance. Not really, because it was at an all-time high. So that's a very good A plus setup because it was an all-time high. And then I went into my 10-minute chart. The 10-minute chart is where I look at things, okay, where can I enter? Now, there are folks who enter in the beginning of the day, right? So I was by the time I look into all the setups, I might be too late. But usually you got to remember these times. At the beginning of the day, you will know the trend for that stock on that particular day. Usually when the stock goes up on that day, crossing over the EMA clouds and even the Ichimoku clouds, that means the trend is bullish for that stock on that particular day. So it will, if you tend to see, it will always tend to remain bullish for the rest of the day. So okay. Unless there is a very exceptions where the market is very volatile and there is very choppy trade, then yes. So here what happened was, you see that the volume was very high and it went up to here. So the time was around 8:40. So I didn't take up at that particular point of time. I waited. And then I know that at 10 a.m., that is 9 a.m. CST and 10 a.m. EST, the market tends to pull back a little bit. So I was looking for a trade that was like here, somewhere around here. It was like around 9:20, it came back and it started going. It stormed an all-time high. This is where I entered, guys. After it broke through the previous high, I entered here. So I got the options, 185 options at 450. And I just, went through this. So I know that I wanted to go to, it was at an 87.5 retracement. And so I wanted it to go to 1.375. So this is where I put it at 191.60. It headed and I hit more than 150%. So the key here is, guys, the difference between a day trade and a swing trade is you need to look for the signals. So, and you want to close that position the same day, because the next day, if you look at it, it came back all the way. Sometimes there is a day two setup where if it closes above the EMA cloud and the conversion here, then you can also expect the day two setup. For example, Chewy could be one of the examples here. Yesterday, Chewy also went up, but right now, look at it. It closed above. If you see here somewhere, yeah, it closed above the EMA clouds, and then it starts going up now. So it is like very important that you watch the market and see what it is telling you when you're day trading. There's tremendous profit to be made. It's not like you're sitting and monitoring the stock all the time. You don't have to. But if you know your levels, the Fibonacci levels, and say, okay, if it's at this level, where could it go? And those kind of things, and also your trend lines and the ability to look at multiple time frames and see where the supports and resistances are, you can definitely there's a lot of money to be made. Again, it takes a little bit of practice, but again, always tend to stay on the bullish side. So here I have two scanners, 10-minute above the cloud and 10-minute below the cloud. This tells me what I'm doing, where I want to enter, and those kind of things. Lulu is another trade that is showing up today. This can go, if you look at Lulu, Lulu can go up to, the first target is 309, and then it could go up to 313 and then 315. So there's a lot of money to be made on Lulu. So, but yeah, if you're patient and enter at the right place. Oh, but the key here is, guys, you guys have to enter at the right price. The right price is always close to the EMA cloud. If you are not close to the EMI cloud, the risk is more. That means you are risking more for the reward that you're getting. Okay. So just wanted to share with you about how I day trade, especially when the market is like very volatile, like yesterday and today. And we saw some of them, the market, so not many swing trades. So we can definitely make money in the day trades and keep the ball rolling. Okay, that's all I have to share today. I'll catch you in the next one.